Today we're going to be cosplaying Judal from Magi. Now this cosplay actually has more to it than meets the eye. It has such a distinct silhouette, and if you don't get this silhouette right, the whole costume is just going to look off. There are only a few components to this cosplay though: the pants, the props including his wand and braces and necklace, and the top, along with some makeup that we will be adding later on. But today we're going to be working on the pants as they are the main part of the silhouette. So we're going to take our fabric that's 140 centimeters by 140 centimeters, and we're going to turn that into a pair of pants. And the first thing we do is turn it into a Dorito. To turn this into a Dorito, we literally just fold it. It's that simple. Now to take your foot measurement, you simply wrap measuring tape around your ankle and keep adding on a centimeter until your foot can easily pass through the measuring tape. For me, this was at 13 centimeters, and then you add an extra 2 centimeters, meaning you've got a total of 15 centimeters. Then at each end, you want to divide this measurement in half and cut that much off each end, meaning I am cutting off 7.5 centimeters at each end of this fabric. Now I want these to be fairly low rise, so I'm taking my low hip measurement. Again, I'm taking my low hip measurement and I'm going to use that to cut the waist. Again, we do the exact same thing we did with the foot measurement, so divide it in two and cut across the top. So after all that, we're going to end up with something that looks a bit like this. Now harem pants are unique in that we're actually not going to be sewing on a crotch zone. We're actually just going to go straight into sewing these two outer edges. So what we're going to do next is fold these upwards, fold the edge of the pants line upwards basically, where your foot would go through. Take an elastic band that's the same as your foot measurement that we took earlier on, plus 1 centimeter. And then we're going to insert that into the fold after we've sewn the fold up, leaving a bit of a gap so the elastic band can get in there. If you don't understand, I'll simply show you. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing here. I'll be the first to admit that. So let me just try and explain what's going on. Basically, I have folded up the pants line and gotten our elastic band, and I am inserting that through a small gap where I haven't actually sewn up in the pants line yet. And after the elastic band is all the way through, I'm going to be joining both ends of the elastic band together so it becomes a hoop. This hoop will help conjoin the elastic to our ankle. And that's it. It's really, really simple. Again, if you really don't understand this, I'd suggest Googling something along the lines of how to insert an elastic band into a hem. Now we're going to be making our waistband. So in terms of length for this, what you're going to be doing is taking your hip measurement from before. It's really that simple. In terms of width, what you're going to do is take the width of your elastic band, add 3 centimeters, then double that. That is going to be the width of our waistband. Then simply cut this out of fabric that matches the fabric that you started out with. Next, you want to sew the two top ends of the strip together so the strip becomes a ring. After that's sewn together, you want to turn it inside out, then you want to fold it in half widthwise and sew along the base of this, the part that's curved rather than the part where the two bits of fabric meet each other, if that makes sense. Then simply use the other side of this waistband to attach these to your pants, making sure that all hems are on the inside and hidden, so by the time you're done with this, you have a small gap, you insert your elastic band through there, and voila, you are done. You have a completed pair of harem pants, perfect for Judal. Okay guys, that is it for episode 1 of this Judal cosplay tutorial. We covered the pants today, so in the next episode we're going to be covering all of his props, including his braces and his necklace, and his top and his little shawl thing. Remember, if you want to support my cosplay content and make sure it stays independent so I can keep making it, please do check out my cosplay store, ItsSuperEffective.bigcartel.com. The link is down below. Thank you guys for watching, and bye bye.